Well, back at it again. It is morning the following day. The wind yesterday was strong enough to blow the smile off your face. I mean, it was miserable. I toughed it out, finished the well. I'll show you my progress. That right there, my friends, is a beautiful sight. It's pretty close to level on the top. So it's messing with the camera. It's within a half an inch all the way around. You know, working with stone, it's hard to get it perfect. I'm gonna take some mortar and run it around the top so it's a completely flat surface. The door came out looking real good. That curve that I made the door came out just right. Looks real clean. Let's go take a look at it. So I think I worked on this, I'm estimating about 15 days on the stonework part of it. I'm going to take all these boards out of this thing today. This guide pole will get out of here. You'll have plenty of room to get in and out of it. Remember, it's 3 foot. 3 foot across. The ID, the inside diameter, a little less than a meter wide. So I'm going to take that out. Take that other little platform down there that was catching my mortar. I'm gonna finish working on this well this morning. Tell you what, I sure am glad this thing's done. I'm gonna take my leaf blower, hook up some pipe and run it down into the bottom of it and force some fresh air down there. I doubt there's any gas in there that would be an issue, but because it goes straight up and it hasn't been sealed, but just to be on the safe side, you never know what kind of gas is coming out of the ground around here. So that's the first thing. Well, the first thing I'm going to do is go to the river because I need to get some more sand and riverbed gravel. So I'm going to top it off with mortar at the top, make it flat, so that when I take the top over there, also I need to mark the center on that thing before I flip it. But flip it over, bring it over here. I may even have to make a little bit of a dirt ramp to get the machine up high enough so I don't, because it barely wants to pick it up, but it will. And set it down on there, and I'll have that pencil mark for the outer edge, so when I set it I can get off the machine and look and see if it's perfectly centered. And then on the inside I'm going to just take some silicone or NP1 and run it around to seal it completely. The door is not weatherproof. I may take some weather stripping and put it on that too to seal it up real good. But anyway, go to the river, get sand, gravel, and then cap that with mortar. Go down in there after I pump air into it and take all the forms out. Clean anything excess that's down in there with mortar that fell down in there. Pump it out, pump the water out of it, and then put the gravel in there up to that height so I don't have to worry about sediment getting pushed, you know, into the bottom of the well through the cracks that are in the bottom where the big rocks are. And then I need to run the 1¼ inch PVC pipe along with the well drive point for the pitcher pump. So what I'm going to do, I want to make it, this is the rock for the pitcher pump. I'm probably going to mount it like right in here. So the handles over here, I'm making it for right-handed people. Sorry, left-handed people. It is what it is. There's more rights than lefts. Anyway, I'm going to put it here so it'll be easy to pump, even for the kids. And then right here, I'm probably going to carve a little area. I don't know, we'll see how far the spout sticks out. I want to be able to put a 5-gallon bucket right here, you know, to pump water into. But I may have to carve a little bit of this out to allow for a bucket to go in close enough. I'll set the pump on here and see if it looks alright. If so, I won't grind it, but if it needs to be, I'll grind this little area flush and then core the hole through. The bits looks like it's about 2 inches too shy of going all the way through. So I think if I core it out and get the, you know, the core out of it, I could take a metal pinch bar and hopefully drive it through the bottom of it. I'll have to hand dig just a little bit out because it's gonna come out on an angle about like that. And you see it lines up on that sleeve over there, pretty close to it anyway. So I'll get the pump done, the pipe in, and then later when I get the machine back, I'll backfill around it up to that height, and then go ahead and dig the trench across here, put that pipe in, and then I can backfill all of it. That other stuff, I may get the conduit and go ahead and run the 3 conduit, well, the 4 that are going to go to that other building, and they'll run so the 3 on the bottom of the 6, or the one that's off to the side. That's going to have 2 3/4 PEX pipes from the high pressure well pump that'll be in the bottom, the electric one, and the rest are power for the well and future power, maybe AC, because the well pump's DC power. And then another future, just it doesn't hurt to have it. I may put a little awning above this later with some solar panels on it, so I could run my you know, photovoltaic power back out of that. Anyway, run those. They're going to run around and kind of curve out this way, and then I'm going to bring them around right in through here. I'm keeping this clear right here because I've got to run storm piping to catch the gutter. It's gonna have 2 downspouts on this side because this catches most of the water due to the way that upper roof slants. I'll put 2 here, 2 on that side, 2 on this side, and then 1 on that other end. Anyway, it'll run, those conduit will run around over to here, and then they'll curve back and stub up somewhere at about right in here. So the other building is going to be, the edge of it will start here. Oh, I'm sorry, it's going to start back here because I'm shifting this whole, it's still going to have the same length of canopy over it, but it's going to shift back 10 feet, which is the distance between the poles. So it's going to be about right in here, about where the truck's at. Well, that's enough rambling. See you next time.